Hello and welcome to your Sculpt sweat day. For equipment today, all you're going to need is a light set of dumbbells and a band. If you have ankle weights and you want to toss them on, go ahead. I'm gonna wear mine. If you don't have any, not a big deal. Still gonna sweat and we're still gonna sculpt. So we're gonna start in standing. You can bring your feet right underneath your hips, one hand to your rib cage, one hand to your lower belly. Let's prime that core and pelvic floor. So take a big inhale, expand to 360 degrees. Now as you exhale, lift your pelvic floor. Blow the birthday candle out and then inhale again. Exhale, lift, pull those hip bones together. Amazing. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lift your pelvic floor, pull hip bones together and zip your belly button in and up. Amazing. All right, reach your arms in front of you, palms are facing up, and then pull those elbows in as you hinge. Flip your palms, flip it back behind you. From the side, looks like this. Reach it long, pull it in, flip it back. So just warming up those muscles that we're gonna be using today. Starting to get our body warm and ready for class. Keep it going, give me two more. Last one. Bring it up through center. We're just gonna sink it down into a squat, sorry. Squat down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Three more just like that, down. 2, 1, beautiful. Take a nice big step out with the right and a nice big step out with the left. From here, we're just gonna sink it down over to the left side and then up through center over to the right side. Nice little lateral lunges here, back and forth. One more each side, over to the right, over to the left, bring it through center, heel toe it in. Just gonna be some big arm circles and then we're gonna get going. And reverse it, opposite direction, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, for our first series, we got a little lunge series coming at you. All right, take your band and you're gonna bring it right above your knees. And then you're gonna grab both weights in each of your hands. We're gonna start with just a little simple lunge curl. So right foot is gonna be planted. You're gonna have the weights in each hand. Palms are gonna be facing in towards your body. Left leg only, steps it back as you curl, and then up, arms straighten as you stand. All right, we're off in 2, 1. Here we go. Inhale, curl, exhale, stand. If you want to, keep those arms and elbows a little bit further away from your body to bring a little bit more work into your shoulders, into your core. Do so. Or you can keep your elbows nice and tight to your body. Your choice. Either way, inhale back, exhale up. Keeping those Sculpt principles in mind, matching your movement to your breath, engaging your core and pelvic floor. We're just moving a little bit quicker. Raising that heart rate, that's the goal here. We're adding on a hinge with a tricep extension. Here we go, from the side. You step it back, curl, hinge it forward, back leg goes straight, arms go straight. Bend into that lunge, and then you stand. Step it back, hinge, curl, stand. Keep it going. Lunge, curl, hinge, extend, lunge, curl, stand. Feel that right glute light up as you hinge forward. We're gonna hold that hinge. Take the lunge out of it in just about 10 seconds. Keep it going. Again, focusing on raising your heart rate. 5, 3, 2, 1. I want you to hold the hinge. Shift your weight so it's into that right foot. Your arms are back straight, palms are facing in. Point that left toe. Inhale here. Exhale, lift, lower. Lift, lower. So slide your shoulder blades back and down. Think your weights come just to your hip height and then bring it up. Keep it going for me here. Nice. Control through that glute. Your leg is long. Imagine I'm pulling that leg out. We're gonna hold it up now here. Little pulses for 10. All right, and then we're gonna switch it up with the toe tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that left leg. Bring it across to the right, tap it in. And then bring it up through center, knee drive, press those weights up. Pull it down, hinge, toes tap back across to the right. And then bring it up through center, knee drive, press those weights. Here we go. So find that hinge as you tap your toe back, almost like you're going into a curtsy lunge, and then bring it back up through center. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale up. How's that right glute feeling? How's that right glute med? Scoop through your lower belly. Whoop, almost lost my balance there. And by almost, I mean I did, but we caught ourselves. Bringing it into a squat. In 3, 2, 1. Both feet are down. Shoulders, weights are at your shoulders. Inhale down, exhale press. Let's raise that heart rate. So we're gonna go here for speed. Trying to get some high reps in. Get that heart rate going. You're strong. Press your knees out to the side as you come up through stand. And breathe. You've got this. If you wanted to, you could add a hop at the top. Rise up to your toes. Whatever feels good for you. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching it right over to that left leg. Left leg is planted. Arms are down by your side. We're going into that lunge. So just step the right leg back parallel as you curl, and then exhale up, you stand. So not crossing across the body like you were with the toe tap, right? Your feet are railroads, parallel with each other if they were on railroad tracks. Keep it going. Breathe. Inhale back and curl. Exhale up and stand. If you want those weights a little bit further away from your body, take it now. Adding on that hinge in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From the side, we step it back into the lunge, you curl. Hinge it forward, right leg goes straight, arms extend, arms bend, sink back into the lunge, and then you stand. Lunge and curl. Hinge, arms and leg extend. Lunge, curl, stand. Once you've got it down, add it in with a little bit of pep in your step. Whew. You've got this. We're holding that hinge in 10 seconds, and we're shifting our weight into that left foot in 5, 3, 2, whoop, and 1. Hold. Now, take your weight, shift it into that left foot, point your right toes. Arms are straight back behind you, palms are facing in. Exhale, lift, lower. Arms and right leg lift, lower. Squeeze through those triceps here. Let your shoulders melt back and down. Squeeze elbow to shoulder as you lift. Now I'm gonna come here because we're about to go into our little cross body tap. All right, we go, hold it up. Give me 10 pulses. You're strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, take those right toes, tap them across to your left side in that hinge. Exhale, you come through stand, scoop through your belly, press those weights up, hit your shoulders. Inhale, back, straighten through. Exhale, up and press. Tap cross body. So you're hitting into that, almost like you're going into a curtsy lunge, but you're in the hinge. And then press it up with the shoulders. Straighten back behind you, hit the triceps. Keep it going. You're strong. Inhale, tap it back. Exhale, scoop your belly up through center. Left glute med on fire. We love to feel it. 3, 2, 1. Bring those feet both down. Weights are at your shoulders. We have our final little push here in standing. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale press. Inhale lower, exhale stand. Breathe. Press your knees out to the side. Scoop through your lower belly. Imagine your pelvic floor is attached to those weights. Relaxes at the bottom, pull it up through center at the top. Again, if you want to rise up to your toes at the top, take it. This is your workout. But we're going for speed for the final 10. And then we're bringing it into a fun little plank series. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down. Take the band off. We're moving fast here. We're jumping right in. One weight in your right hand. Left hand is down. Side plank. Top foot is in front of your left. Grab that weight in your right hand. We're gonna do little hip dips. Bring those hips down. Exhale up. Inhale lower. Exhale lift. Breathe. Work through those obliques. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Lift up out of that right shoulder. Shoulders, core, glutes, everything works in planks. Beautiful. Now, hold it steady. We're gonna bring that weight overhead. Find your core engagement, and you're gonna bring your knee to your elbow, and then reach it long, tap the toes, reach the arm. Here we go. Exhale. Inhale, reach, tap the toes. Find your core engagement. Work to keep your shoulders stacked, hips stacked. We're coming in. Whew. To bring those hips down to the mat in just about 20 seconds. How are those left obliques feeling? Keep that rib cage in. You are strong. Bring it down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Bend your knees in. We're gonna lift ourselves up. You can keep that weight right at our hips. Lift those hips up. Bring them all the way down to the mat. Squeeze through your glutes. Lift the knees. Whew, here we go. Exhale up. Hips, knees, and wrist in line. Bring it back, knees lift. Feel your obliques work as you lift those knees, okay? You've got this. We are going into a full plank with both hands down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring both hands down to the mat. We're hitting some slow mountain climbers here. All right, hands are right underneath your shoulders. Inhale for me, squeeze those armpits in. Exhale, step it back to your full plank. Right knee crosses over to the left, send it back. Left knee crosses over to the right, send it back. Notice there's a twist. Notice that we're hitting our obliques today. If we're not doing full planks, you can bring this in a bear plank and just do the same thing, okay? We always have options. Slow and controlled. That sweat is happening for me. Is it happening for you? We are dropping to our knees for a push-up. Here we go. Bring it down, uncurl your toes. Your hands are staying right underneath your shoulders. Hug those elbows in. Shift your body forward, scoop through your lower belly. Inhale down, exhale, press it up. I need to adjust my hands. Here we go. Shoulders and triceps are gonna be on fire by the end of this class. That's the goal, right? We said arms today. The plank is hitting full body, including that core, so we're starting up the abs. Whew, how are we doing? We got less than 10, and then we're hitting it on the opposite side, all right? 2, 1. Grab that weight in your left hand. How much do you love me right now? So much. Right hand comes down to the mat. Left foot is staggered in front of your right. Exhale it up, grab that weight. Scoop through your lower belly, hips are stacked. Left arm up to the air with the weight. Hips dip down and lift. Hips lower, hips lift. Find that oblique. The sweat is coming. I wasn't lying when I said sculpt sweat, okay? I was being truthful. All right, scoop. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it. Take those left toes. Right arm reaches nice and long. Scoop through your belly. Bring your knee to your elbow. And then reach it. Tap those toes. Reach that arm. Here we go. Hooey. We're breathing, right? We better be. We're bringing it down to hit some abs. Whew. Right after this, we have one more move where we get to bring our hips down. You are strong. Bring that knee to your elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Bend your knees. Your hands are in line with your knees. Your hips are slightly back behind. That weight is to your hip. Whew. Inhale there at the bottom. I'm right there with you. Exhale, lift it up. Bring those hips down. Lift your knees, scoop through your belly. Here we go. Breathe. Whew. This is like that moment. I know you hear me say this all the time, but I'm like, why did you do this? Why did you do this to yourself and to all of your beautiful, amazing members? We'll be happy for it later. All right, we have 10. And then we're grabbing that band, bringing it around our feet. And we have, one weight in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. I'm reaching for that band. Bring it around your feet. And then we're laying down all the way onto our back. Grab the weight. Both weights, each hand, one weight each hand. One weight in both hands. You only have one singular weight. Here we go. Arms reach long, left leg stays bent, right leg goes long. My brain is not working. Here we go. Alternating. So little dead bug with the weight in your hands and the band to fire up those lower abs. Focus on your pelvis. I want your pelvis to stay, not rock forward as your feet go forward. If you're noticing a big arch through your lower back, then bring the kick up a little bit higher, okay? Exhale. Inhale up. Beautiful. We're going into some alternating heel taps. Keep that weight in your hand over your head. Knees stay right over your hips. Here we go. Alternate right heel taps down. Lift it up. Left heel. And up. Keep it going. If your band prevents you from being able to get all the way down to the mat, because it might be a little bit more resistance than mine, you have 2 choices. You can either just take a smaller range of motion or ditch the band. I would say take a smaller range of motion, but that's just me. We're here for 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna kick those feet right up into the air. 2 and 1. Bring the weight down. We're gonna have your legs up straight, flex your feet. We're gonna go into little V's, okay? So inhale deep for me here. Exhale, press it out to the side, scoop your belly in and up. Inhale, bring your legs in. Exhale, press it out. How are your quads doing? Pretty good, I'm sure. Because mine are shaking, trying to keep them nice and straight. That's a good thing. Really scoop that belly. Exhale, nice and long. Zip your belly button in and up. You've got this. We only have 2 more moves here, okay? Your feet can come down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet down for a quick little rest. Bring your hands behind your head. If you're not doing flexion or curls yet, I want you to do just alternate legs. If you're doing curls, we're gonna do some scissors. So, not scissors, I'm sorry, not scissor, crisscross. So left elbow, right knee, left leg goes long, bring it through center. Right elbow, left knee, right leg goes long. So think bicycle, but we're Pilates people, so we're gonna call it crisscross. If you're not doing full crunches yet, lifting your chest up, then you're just doing the leg portion and your head is down. Totally fine. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now we are doing double leg lowers. If you're not doing double leg lowers yet for your core, then you're doing scissors. Now is where the scissor comes in, where you're alternating which leg goes down, one at a time. Otherwise, flex those feet. Go ahead, bring both legs down and up. Lower and lift. These are hard. So if you cannot maintain core connection through this, then I want you to take that band off and go ahead and do right leg down and then left. All right, so your choice. Even people who are doing core every day or 2 years postpartum, these are hard. And relax. Whew. All right. Band comes over both of your knees. We have our bridging series, and then we're done. Grab those weights, one each hand, bring them to your hips. Feet are nice and tight into your glutes. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, hips lift up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Squeeze your glutes at the top, and then bring it back down. This is a hip hinge, okay? Work on keeping your rib cage down, no flaring through your ribs. So I don't want your tailbone to be the first thing back and down, right? Nope, you've got that core engagement. Your whole upper body is moving in one motion here. All right. Adding on an abduction at the top, so that means we're gonna press our knees out against the band. So exhale up, keep that exhale going, press your knees out against the band, bring them back in, hips come down. Up, press, in. Squeeze those glutes. You are strong. Keep it going. Whew. The good news is, this is our final series. And then you're out of here. We're gonna hold our hips up. And we're gonna add in some arms because we didn't do enough arms today. And when I say we're doing arms, we're doing arms. Your arm's gonna be squirming at me by the end of this, but it's gonna be good. All right, ready? Hold it up in 3, 2, 1. Hold your hips nice and high. Take those weights overhead, palms are facing each other. Bring your feet in just a little bit so they're just about hip distance. We're gonna inhale at the top here, bend your elbow, pull that right knee into a march, and then exhale, bring it back, switch it over. Left knee, elbows bend, and extend. So a little skull crusher with a march. So we're adding in a lot of lower abs to be able to keep our pelvis stable as we march those knees in. You've got this. You are strong. Here we go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both arms down, little bend through your elbows, hips come down, right foot stays planted, left foot comes up, hold that left foot up, hips lift, you fly the weights, inhale, lower. So bring your arms from a T right up overhead as your hips come up. Tap your hips down, exhale, lift, close those weights together, squeeze through your chest, squeeze through your glutes. You've got this. We have 10, and then we're switching out our legs, bringing it in to a chest press instead of a fly in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet come down. Bring that right knee up. Left foot stays planted. Arms come to about 90 degrees away from your body. 90 degrees bend through your elbows. Here we go. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, press. Inhale, pull it down. So 45 degrees away from your body. 90-degree bend through your arms. A lot of math happening here. Girl math is hard. Sculpt math is hard. Really think, pull your armpits towards your sternum as you press those weights up, squeeze through your glute. Whew. All right, we just have some pulses here at the end. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both feet down, rise up to your toes, weights are overhead, palms face each other. Inhale down, exhale up, just 10 pulses here. Give it to me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, little exhales, 5, 4, you're strong for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your heels down and then slowly articulate that bridge all the way down. Place your weights off to the side. Wowzers, take that band off. Keep the band in your hand, bring it around your right foot, pull your right foot in, breathe. Beautiful, keep it nice and tight. Now point through your right toes and then flex. Point and flex. How was that? Was that fun? I hope so. And release, bring it down, switch it out. Left side, pull it in. Woo, feel that nice little hamstring stretch. Breathe for me. All right, now point those toes and flex. Beautiful. Bring the band down. Send your legs out straight. Give me a little wiggle, wiggle through the legs. Arms are down by your hips. Reach them long overhead and then back down towards your hips. Reach and down. On your next one, hold your wrists right over your shoulders. Little wrist circles here for 3, 2, 1. Reverse opposite direction for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Pull that left arm across with your right. Breathe. Switch it out. Right arm across with your left. Amazing. Take one hand to your rib cage, one hand to your lower belly. Let's do some 360 breathing. Inhale nice and deep into your rib cage. Exhale long. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Long exhale. And if you like where you are, stay there. If you have things to do like me, go ahead and roll yourself up. Congratulations, you have finished your Sculpt sweat day. As always, I hope you feel stronger than you started. Whew, and I'll see you next time. Bye.